Well, Gaffer, after 80 minutes, I think I'm witnessing the most dominant 1-0 I've ever seen. How do you sum up that 90 minutes?
Some fantastic football, some big missed chances, and then real strength and determination to see it through at the end. Obviously, they got a 45-yard goal from nothing to give them a hope with 3 or 4 minutes of injury time left. And to be fair, the boys have to defend resolutely. But yeah, I think you're right. I think if Rochdale being up the road on the back of a 6 or 7 defeat, I think it would have been justice to a performance.
Yeah, and as a manager on the sidelines, when the chances keep coming and the chances keep going, particularly given the nervousness that's been around the place, it must be leaving you scratching your head sometimes.
Well, I think you've used the word nervousness. I think that was the reason. I think people may be snatching at things. I think we got a lot right today. We got the team right, we got the shape right, we got the substitutions right. It helps when George has a great finish as well. But we're also unfortunate, aren't we? There's a definite red card against Ivan in the first half. There's an inside of the post from Marcus after some wonderful play. And then there's some misses that we'd expect our players, the qualities they've got to take them, but 1 or 2 snatching at it. And that's natural when you've had the home record that we've had, but really plays with the performance. You can see what it meant to the lads, and you can see the appreciation at various stages in the game today, what the supporters thought. Yeah,
and there's been times in games where you've said the first half's been good or the second half's been good. You got pretty close to a 90 minutes there, didn't you? Yeah,
we did. I think we got to 90. We just didn't get a +4. I'm not happy with 1 or 2 decisions today. I'm not going to talk about them. I've decided to give that up for the new year, because it's always seems as a bone. But listen, we played some wonderful football. We passed it around. We opened them up. We should have the game out of sight. Half time, I think we should be 3 in front. We're not, because we don't take the chances that come. But we've got players that will take those chances. There's not a concern in my head. I wanted to get Matty Godden onto the pitch today, but it didn't allow it. As you can see, they threw the land of the giants on. They're always going to give you a problem. So we brought young Ben on, and he steadied a little bit on that far side. But yeah, we were comfortable until the last minute or 2 of added time.
Yeah, and you got 65 minutes or so into Lee Tomlin. Obviously, he was going to score, wasn't it? The script was made for him. 30th birthday, second debut for the football club. Took it really well, and you saw today some wonderful touches he's got.
Well, he's in there moaning he's come off, and he was moaning at Chelsea he's come off. But he asked me when I signed him to look after him and make sure I brought him through carefully, and made sure when the business end of the season comes, February, March, April, that Lee Tomlin's had a pre-season which includes hard work and training. And I thought some of his touches in the first half were Lee Tomlin, weren't they, of what we all remember here. But he's got a lot of work to do, Tomo. He's got a lot of work to do. And isn't it brilliant when we've got George Cooper hitting that type of form? Because Cooper came on at Chelsea. I think our chairman used the words, it's the best he's seen George since he's joined the club. I could have gone further than that. It's the best I've seen George ever at Chelsea in that second half. And I think he's done a little bit more like that today. So we've got some wonderful options, and we're pleased. We've done some good business in the window. We'll see what the rest of the window brings.
And Dempsey in midfield as well, got probably 80 minutes or so into him, and he looks a class act.
He is a class act, but so is Reid a class act. So is Woodyard a class act. There's different types of players. We thought it was going to be a different game today, and the boy Reid was record in terms of distance covered at Chelsea was phenomenal. So it was very easy then to play Dempsey. And Ben White would have played as well today, but he just arrived at the ground just no feeling 100%. It's not a day for chances.
And it's nice now you've got a clear week before the next game, which will do you the power of good in terms of getting on the training ground.
Yeah, it does. You can do a lot of work and a lot of coaching on the training ground. We've also got a closed door game away this week on Tuesday, which will benefit the lads that's around the bench to get more minutes, especially Tomlin as well. So we'll use that to give people minutes and chivvy them along to make sure we're ready. We know what's coming ahead of us. But it doesn't matter who you play in this league. You look at how tough today was. I look around at the results that's happened this afternoon, and people are writing us off on Boxing Day, aren't they? Hammering us. It's a long season.